I've shit coming out with Drake soon.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is Brogan. This is my boyfriend Brogan. Okay, so for this video, it's gonna be a relationship Q&A or like the boyfriend tag, along those lines. So I've got all the questions on my phone here. We're just gonna jump right into it. First question, how long have you been together?
2 years?
Yeah.
2 years.
2 years.
Coming up for 2 years, not quite.
Coming up to 2 years, but we're also like dating for literally like a year. It was exactly a year.
A
Actually,
year and a
wasn't it?
day.
A year and a day before he was finally like, I'll wife this bitch up. Second question, who made the first move?
That would be me. So how that happened was, we have a mutual friend named Connor, and I was beside Connor at my friend's birthday party, and Connor was talking to Lauren, and I said, oh, who's she? And I got her Snapchat off Connor the next day, I think. Actually, I took his phone, didn't I? And
yeah.
We were talking for a while. And then I got her Snapchat off her the next day, and I hit her a streaks.
Who is the better cook?
I read that question and I thought it said better cock.
That would still be me anyways.
Yeah, true. But who's the better cook?
Loves up the arse,
I'm gonna
don't you?
I do pride myself in my cooking, but I have to say you're the better cook.
So I'm the better cook. What is your favourite thing about each other? Okay, you can go first.
Fuck, how long do you have?
Wait, I need to
I need about 2 hours to think.
You just have to say one, you don't have to say them all.
I just like the only thing I like is I like your It's not hard. I'm trying to think how I want to phrase it. I like your warm personality.
Oh.
You make me feel very welcome. And loved. You make me feel very loved.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you.
My favourite thing about you is probably that you have the ability to like talk to anyone from like any walk of life and then talk to them about like what they're interested in. Like your knowledge is so broad in different areas that you adapt to people's interests, I guess. I don't know.
Big brain.
Big brain.
What attracted to you first?
What do you think that means?
What did I get attracted to you?
What first attracted you to me, yeah?
Well, your pretty face, I would say.
Aww.
Because it was obviously I'd just seen a picture of you on Snapchat, so I didn't have much to go off.
That's
but
true.
Even that wasn't enough.
Mine was the beard.
Oh.
He just shaved his beard, which is quite tragic. You had a fat beard, didn't you?
That was the first
That's
time.
dramatic, it wasn't like that.
That was the first time we seen each other in person. So obviously...
No, I mean just now you've just shaved your beard.
Oh yeah, but it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
First impressions. What were your first impressions of me?
My first impressions of you were, well, like he's good looking and all that. I was also a bit like, oh, he's kind of a shy boy. Your life seemed, from what I could see, like on social media and all, your life seemed so social, so I expected you to be like big personality, do you get me? But you were a lot more, you weren't too quiet, but a lot more quieter than I expected.
Now, something that I do have not a problem with, but like I struggle to warm up to people sometimes.
Okay.
And it's not that I didn't want to warm up to you, it's just I couldn't. When we first went out, you were doing a lot of the talking. And
it was just like blah, blah, blah.
I was kind of just there like yeah and you'd keep asking me questions and I'd like try my best just to keep them going, but I really just couldn't. The impression I got was you're chatty, warm, very friendly, very social.
You know, at first I was thinking like, oh shit, he's come out and he's like, oh, it's not for me. That was because you were, but then like before the date was over, it was fine. But...
I was like, oh fuck, I have to keep this up.
Explain your first, well, the question just is first date. So like, talk about the first date, like what happened, what did we do, how'd it go, blah, 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 blah.
Well, the first time we seen each other was, I was in a musical
That wasn't a date.
No, it wasn't a date, but that was the first time we'd actually seen each other.
Yeah.
The first date we went to...
You can talk about that if you want to.
No.
Before.
The less about that, the better.
He was after doing like a show at school or whatever, and he came down and he hugged me, and I was like, this boy is dripping.
He
was sweaty.
Because it was Greece as well, we had to wear leather jackets the whole time, which wasn't fun.
A look,
but not fun.
So beardless, leather jacket, dripping.
Sweating.
It was kind of awkward because, right, so we'd been talking for months over text, so we were like comfortable with each other, but we'd never met each other in person before. And then so you came down, we were talking, but then obviously people were like saying congratulations, or they were like, oh, good job, and blah blah.
Yeah.
It was very
I kept
broken.
getting taken away. You know?
Yeah, so I was just like, I gotta go.
You were like, oh, my dad's outside, we're going. I was like, oh. First actual date was we went to Stephen's Green, didn't we?
We did. No one's gonna. Oh yeah, everyone's gonna be.
Fuck, who do you think you are? People wouldn't know where Stephen's Green is.
Yeah, our first date, we both liked photography, and we both had cameras, like proper cameras. So the plan was to go and take some pictures or blah blah blah, but I forgot my camera. So
Did you forget your camera, or was it always in the plan never to bring your camera?
Listen, I was thinking it sounds great to bring a camera and we have a cute little photography day, but I was like, it's not really gonna go that well. The weather was shy.
You bitched it.
Yeah, I bitched it.
We actually did get some good photos though on our phones. Remember the one? Cause
we went to like the top car park.
I had just got my iPhone X or whatever it is.
Your iPhone X?
My iPhone X, yeah, and it had some really good pictures of, you could see like the raindrops falling.
Yeah, I remember.
So they were actually sick.
None of were me anyways though.
No, wouldn't be me. I was really awkward and you were really chatty.
Yeah. I actually, fun fact though, I remember after the date was over, it went well, and I went and got donuts and then went back to my friend's house, and I was like, bitch, I think I love this boy. And she was like, you need to relax, like it's been one date, you've seen him for a few hours. And I was like, it's love.
Tell them about our second date.
What was your second date again?
You got plastered. I had to, what was it, do your makeup with a beauty blender.
Right, to give some backstory, Mum and Dad, if you're watching, sorry, but to give some backstory, I was drinking wine and vodka as my drink. So, you know, that's always never going to be good. And obviously I was a bit drunk and I was obviously worried about my makeup or something. I was like, oh, you need to fix it. I think I said that to my friend, and my friend was doing it with my beauty blender. She was like, fix my makeup. And then you were like, Jesus, I'll do that, because she was punching me in the face with my beauty blender. But it didn't even go bad, like it was fine.
Wow, it's a fun story.
It is a fun story.
Just remember, literally the third time I'd ever seen you in person.
I was just like,
ossified within like 2 hours or something. What's something that you give each other that you've lacked in past relationships? Do you want to go first, or?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, I feel it's very 50-50 with us. Like, I never feel like I'm putting in more than you are, or I care more than you are, and I never feel like I care less than you care, and I feel like it's very equal.
I was thinking like, we're very much on the same page on everything.
Yeah.
Kind of, there's nothing really. Yeah, I guess
we're just perfect.
We're very understanding of each other. Explain how you got together.
Oh, that's, yeah, okay. Do you want to do that?
Yeah. How much detail do you want me to go into?
You can go into detail.
Will I expose you?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 1 year after that party that we were talking about earlier, where we first started talking, it was the same friend's party and we were both invited this time. So that was upgrades.
A bonus.
We were at that party and we went outside for a while.
It was in a fancy hotel, wasn't it?
It was in the Gresham in Dublin on O'Connell Street, which is very, very posh.
Very posh.
But so we went outside and we were just chilling there, having a little
schmooch.
Do
you know what is strange? So obviously, like when you're first going out with someone, just out and about, and obviously you're going to be kissing people or whatever. In Dublin, you can't hug without at least one person being like, get that dick. People
No,
always
it's
just
true.
scream random things.
They're very supportive.
It's
the people of
It's
Dublin.
support. You're just there having an intimate moment and you just hear, "You are love," and you're like, okay.
Anyway, so
Helps you from getting carried away.
we're
Okay.
sitting there having a good time, and this crazy bitch drops the elbow on me.
I did.
So
And he paused as well. It wasn't
I
like
was
when-
shook because I really wasn't expecting it.
There was a pause and I was like, you don't have to say it back. He was like, "No, I love you."
But
Just
then-
look around or any of your friends here and you're like, "Oh, I love you too."
Then we went back inside, and there was actually another mate who was like, "When are you ever gonna get together?" I was like, "It's a good point," and I asked.
Yeah.
Didn't. Very romantic.
Oh, stop. You could write a movie with this romance. And then we had celebratory tequila shots.
Yes, we did. Describe each other's perfect date.
Oh, you can go first.
They're always going on about how experiences are the best thing. So maybe a trip or something
Trip. Where would you go?
somewhere. I don't know. Like when we were in Dublin, we liked to go to Bray and Dunleary and Howth.
I'm an adventurous gal.
So maybe something like that.
The fact you didn't laugh really hurt.
But yeah, so Howth or Dunleary or.
Well, like if you want, you could take me to Budapest. I really want to go there. That's a trip.
If you're paying, I'll take it.
Your ideal date is. We actually figured out this a while ago. You know the way on TikTok now, like love language is a big thing.
I don't, but go on.
I made you take a test.
Yeah.
Brogan's is like gifts.
Give me
And not
expensive
expensive shit. Your ideal date would be like a fancy meal somewhere. Somewhere you could wear a suit. You like to dress
Oh
up in
yeah.
a suit.
Oh yeah.
And like
Good time.
gifts, like multiple gifts throughout the night. Like
That would be sick.
it would be sick. Never gonna happen. but
Bring me shopping to Louis Vuitton or something.
hardly. Okay, so next question is, what was your favourite day? You can go first.
For New Year's, we went to Copenhagen,
Oh yeah.
and those 2 nights we spent in that ridiculously expensive cocktail bar,
Oh yeah.
they were, I think,
Mm.
by far and away. Not to say that the other ones were bad, but
Yeah.
they were special. I
They
think.
were good.
Except it was 15 quid per drink.
We spent 300 euros on cocktails. Like that is disgusting. That's foul.
I wish I could have that irresponsibility again.
I know. I'm gonna have to say the same, I think. When did you know I was... Am I the one / when did you know I was the one?
You are the one. When did I know you were the one? I guess it's not there was not a moment where you just go, oh, that's it. You know?
That's fair.
Like it's kind of a progressive thing. You just grow to love someone more and more, you know?
Yeah.
I'd say, like, if you're really gonna push me for an answer, it would be like Copenhagen or something, I'd say.
That was late. But I'll take it. But
I'm just thinking of like special moments.
yeah.
Like
That
it
was
was a
it.
big moment. It
Yeah.
was our first holiday, you know.
Yeah.
But I would say like it's a progressive thing.
I would agree and say it's a progressive thing as well. But I would say after the first day, I was like, shit, that was different.
Yeah,
So-
no, I would agree.
So I just have a bigger heart. What is your least favourite thing about each other? I'm going to say, mine for you is that you forget everything.
I do forget everything. That's a fair criticism.
Like I will be like, say when we're going to bed at night time and I'm already in bed or something, I'll be like, turn the sitting room light off and close the blinds or something. And then you'll just come in and I can see that the light's still on. I'm like, just turn the light off and you're like, oh.
Now, see, the thing is, I'll almost always do
One of
the two things. It's just always getting the second one. But for you, I would say the only thing I can think of right now is you're very stubborn when we're debating. You refuse to come away from your way of thinking. So we had a debate literally last night about, Lauren was like, why don't we just print more money?
I might make a
I was like,
YouTube video on
inflation.
that, you know.
I was like, because inflation, she was like, just don't use inflation. Just get rid of inflation for now. I was like, it doesn't work like that. But
But
you
it
fought
could.
me for like half an hour on
You didn't win either.
it. My point.
I actually thought you were gonna say my self-destructive mode.
Oh, that's yeah, fucking plenty to hate about you, isn't it? Yeah, and that is one thing that if something goes wrong in the day, it is then the worst day ever, and everything happens to me.
I am a bit of a tantrum thrower, but I do get over it. Like,
But I'd rather you didn't do it in the first place.
I know. I could have like, I'll just spill a little bit of water, and I'm like, fuck, everything bad happens to me. When/where did you meet each other's parents? This is a funny one, I think.
I met your mom first.
Yeah, my mum and my sister didn't.
Was it your birthday?
No, it was. We were after being out on a date, and I was begging you to take a lift
that's
home.
Right. We went to Howth, wasn't it?
I think so.
We went to Howth, and you were like, come back to mine and my mum will drive you home. And I was like, no, stop.
Yeah, I had to beg you.
Because one, I felt really awkward, and two, like, obviously I didn't know your mum, and
At all.
I didn't want her to have to drive out to fucking Rush, like.
Yeah, we lived like 40 minutes away from each other in a car.
Like, it's a hefty drive, so I didn't want to have that burden. But
And then she brought my nanny too. What happened was we went back to my house. He finally said yes to get in the lift. We went back to my house, and my mum was like, oh, I'll bring your nanny, see if she wants to come. And then me, my mum, my nanny and my sister drove me home. And it was fun.
And I remember your dog. I felt really special because when I went into the house, he was sitting beside me and he sat in my lap.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even do that to me.
No. The more he gets to know people, he's like, I don't really care.
And then I met your dad at a different time. I think that was
my
your
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah. Picked
which
you up from
was
Skill,
awkward.
didn't he?
Yeah, he picked me up from Skill. That was scary.
And because the first time around the first time that he knew about you, he was dropping me to the musical we were talking about before, like the play he done with Skill.
Yeah.
So he knew Brogan was like theatrical or like could sing or whatever. So I remember on my birthday we went for a meal and then we came home and my dad was just like, here's a guitar, Brogan.
Yeah, I was
And
made.
Brogan was like,
I was made play the guitar and sing for the family. I remember him saying afterwards, he was like, no, it was actually good, and even Grace said it was good, and she wouldn't pull any punches saying it was shit.
First time I met your parents was around Christmas time, I'm pretty sure.
A fucking fiasco, I remember. I don't know when it was, but I remember it being a fiasco.
It was a fiasco. So what happened basically was I was like, listen, I don't want to do it. I can't do it. And he was just like, get over yourself, you stupid bitch. So I was like, fine. I spent like 6 hours probably being like, I'm not ready yet, I have to do my hair, blah, 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 blah. Just procrastinating it the whole entire time. Which just made it worse, to be honest, that I was procrastinating so much. But eventually he was like, right, I'm just coming.
Yeah, I actually just left. I was like, because I was getting my dad to drive out and collect it.
Yeah.
And I told my dad, I was like, okay, yeah, she says she's ready now. And he was like, okay, let's go. And we just left. And I was like, yeah, Lauren, we've left, so be ready.
I remember I was ready and then I was waiting in the kitchen and my mom and my sister were teasing me so hard. I was like on the verge of tears. You don't understand. I was like, Mom, I can't do it. Why didn't we get a boyfriend? I should have just stayed single, blah, 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 blah. And then she got Grace to go ring the doorbell and I was like, oh my God, there, I can't go. And then my mom pretended that she was like talking and she was just making a show of me and all that, and then it turns out you weren't really there. And then when you did actually come there, I went to open the door and I got to the door and I was like, I can't open it. And then I didn't, and then you rang again and my mom opened it and I was like, hey. Then we went to your house and then it was fun.
You had a great time and you over-exaggerated and you had a self-destructive streak in you, didn't you?
Yep.
What am I good at? What am I good at, or what are you good at?
You say what I'm good at and I'll say what you're good at.
Okay, you're really good at singing, even though you don't sing very much. And you hate singing.
Exposing me.
But I think you have a very creative streak in you that you just refuse to accept sometimes.
Thanks, buddy. That's really cute.
I told her to Poxy do an English degree or something, but no. Bitch decided to choose nursing.
During a global pandemic.
During a global pandemic. So, yeah, well done for doing that.
Thanks, buddy. I'm just going to come home and be like, I saved someone's life today, and you're going to be like,
Listen, did you write a novel? Oh.
But I think you're good at. This is kind of a cop out because I'm going to use the same thing, but adapting. Like, you're so good at you can talk to anyone because chances are you'll know something about their interest and then you can just talk about their interests for ages.
Who knew my random knowledge would come into use at some stage in my life?
I know, but because it's kind of a cop out, I'll give you a second one. I would say what you're good at is consoling people or like comforting people.
Really?
You know why that's funny? Because when we were talking for probably like the first year, anytime I'd have a problem, a problem, his literal response every single time would be, "That's rough." I could have been like,
okay.
I could have been like, my entire family's just been killed in a car crash, and he'd have been like, "That's rough."
Oh shit, mate.
But now that you're more comfortable and all, you actually are really good at consoling people. Good job.
What's your drink order?
Your cocktail order mojito every time, and your normal drink order Jameson and Coke.
Okay, I'll give you that. You have been getting into your porn star martinis recently.
Mhm.
You'd also be a fan of the Jameson and Coke on occasion.
I would.
And you would also be a fan of basically any alcohol you can get your hands on.
What a good look, huh?
Oh, shandies. Tennant's shandies, you big
Is
man.
my new thing. That's only new, and that's because it's cheap. That's because anytime I dare spend 50 cents, you're like, "Oh, don't be spending money, you."
Where was our first trip together?
Enschede.
Yeah.
So Rogan's brother moved to the Netherlands with his girlfriend, so we just went over to visit them. And it was very fun.
It was very fun.
Insert clip here.
Who apologises first?
This guy.
Absolutely me every time.
You will never catch me apologising,
Oh, you're
even
such
second.
a bitch, but I'm such a softie.
Yeah, but to be fair, I'm never in the wrong.
Okay.
I've never hurted your feelings, and if you dare say I do, it's just invalid.
I don't think you've ever apologised first.
Don't think I ever will either. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
Toxic.
Big and a manipulator, me, huh? Do you ever get fed up with each other? I think this is a good question because we've spent almost every day together since like March, which is crazy. Obviously, like, you've been working and there was odd days not together and all, but the majority we spent together. I don't know, I just don't really get tired of you.
No, there's never been a time where I'm like, oh, I wish I was on my own.
I think, do you know what? I think we get on as friends really well, so it's kind of like...
It's like hanging with your, like,
friend.
going, yeah. It's like
we're
living with a
best
mate.
friends.
Having a flatmate.
It's like I'm a flatmate, yeah.
Not to say we've never had an argument.
Usually they're very quick.
Yeah.
Usually it's like if he's tired and I'm full of energy and I'm just being really annoying, you'll just be like, you need to calm down.
You're hyper.
You know, one time I always have more energy than you anyway, but he was eating food before and he dropped it. This was in front of my parents as well. He got a big strike for doing this.
I got
It must have been breakfast or something, or dinner maybe. I don't know. We were eating anyway, and he drops food on the floor and went to pick it up, and I was like, "Don't eat that," thinking he was gonna eat it, and I was trying to save his life, and he was like, "Fuck!" Who said I was gonna eat it? And I was like,
in front of our mom and dad.
Dad probably didn't hear. My dad's very deaf.
I
But...
didn't know he did. He commented on it. He was like, "Ooh."
But also, I think we're good at being around each other and doing our own thing as well. It doesn't happen very often, but we can do that. So yeah, I don't get fed up with you.
And the last question, what do we disagree on the most? Probably stupid shit like the fucking economy or something weird. Like, we have debates, not like arguments, but debates like regularly enough.
Yeah, I think we think quite similarly.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know why I screamed. I know. Generalization.
Oh shit.
I'm big on it's okay to generalize things. You're very much against that, aren't you? And I will, in my everyday talk, I will generalize things. And you're like, well...
Yeah, just being like kind of, all boys are the same. They all do this, that and the other. I'm like, why would you not...
Am I wrong?
Why would you not just judge everyone individually? That's about it. And that was the last question. It's been a journey. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button down below, hit subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you thought about it, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Watch my YouTube channel coming next week.
You're bleeding copycat.
Do your own outro.
Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this is helpful to like get to know me more for my channel because it's very new and all that.
If you want to start a podcast, let me know. Free publicity. I'm not doing this for nothing.
Brogan edits podcasts on Fiverr extraordinarily well. So if you want to help us out, he doesn't give me a cent.
You don't do any of the work.
I'll link his Fiverr below if you do a podcast, get him to edit it for you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and I shall see you next week for another video. We were supposed to, so...
Bloopers. Still Playing Cards is my rapper name.
You're not my mom.
So... Have you taken my face ID off?